Gage Ingle on the carry for Eastbrook. There's a flag on the play. Penalty on the offense. Brody Howell on the quarterback keeper for the Panthers. Soto, number 16, and the tackle for the Bruins.
Actually, once I get this headset I'm going to need you to try out the other headset. Yeah, we're going to need both of these going now.
Penalty called on the offense.
Come on, dude.
Carried by number 44, Ingle for the Panthers. Number 22, Nick Eli on the tackle for the Bruins. Pass play to number 44, Ingle.
Your shot, you're only getting like the top corner of my shot. So the whole, everything we've done so far has been screwed up. Let's fix that first before we get to
that. Number 44, Ingle on the carry for Eastbrook for a first down. Number 30, Tristan Cameron on the tackle for the Bruins. Number 44, Ingle on the carry for the Panthers. Number 55, Daniel Ludwig on the tackle for the Bruins. Timeout on the field. Blackford, timeout. Number 15, Bodie Howell, the quarterback keep for the Panthers. Number 44, Ingle on the carry for Eastbrook. Tackle made by number 22, Nicholas Eli. Number 44, Engel, carries in for an Eastbrook touchdown.
No, it's just. Oh, no, it is.
Got it.
Until you guys figure it out. Which, I don't know if you'll be able to, but you can try.
Carter Klaus takes the kickoff up to the Bruin 45-yard line. Number 30, Tristan Cameron on the carry for the Bruins, brings up 4th down. Tackle made by number 44, Engel of the Panthers. Number 51, Bannister jumps on the ball to down it.
This is the one we just added.
This one I'm not getting.
Number 44, Engel on the carry for Eastbrook. Number 55, Ludwig on the tackle for the Bruins. Number 20, Carson McDaniel for an Eastbrook touchdown. Number 6, House kicks the point after. Number 88, Klaus on the carry for the kickoff. Number 32, Gary Cook on the tackle for the Panthers. Ty Newton-Swander on the carry for the Bruins. Bunch of Panthers in on the tackle. Number 30, Cameron on the carry for the Bruins.
Okay, well, we already did. Just, you want us to look at it. Their headset 1 and headset 2 now. I don't know. They're somewhere.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
These settings?
What was that dance?
These get friends, that's in the way.
Number 32, Gary Cook on the receiving the punt for the Panthers. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Number 15, Brody Howell in the quarterback keep for the Panthers. Tackle made by number 14, Dathan Wainwright of the Bruins. Carry by number 44, Engel of the Panthers. Tackle made by number 22, Eli of the Bruins. Number 15, Brody Howell on the quarterback keep. There's a foul on the play. Holding against the Panthers. Pass play to number 44, Engel. Number 55, Ludwig in the tackle for the Bruins. Number 15, Howell on the quarterback keep for Eastbrook. An Eastbrook first down. register a sack.
Now we don't have video.
88 Klaus on the tackle for the Bruins. Ingle takes the pass. Tripped up by number 16, Soto, on the tackle for the Bruins. Angel on the carry. Number 55, Ludwig on the tackle for the Bruins. Number 15, Howell on the carry for Eastbrook. Number 44, Angel on the carry. Tackle made by number 55, Ludwig, and that's the end of the first quarter. Number 20, McDaniel carries for the touchdown for Eastbrook.
Do you want to be unmuted?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your mic.
We're getting feedback. Crowd mic is this one. We're still getting. Okay, so it should be good now. Yeah.
Point after is good by Hallis.
Do you remember what the website was that he has the graphics on? us tonight on Blackford Athletics YouTube page. We watched Blackford versus Eastbrook. Had a little bit of technical difficulties up here, but I think we've got the sound working now, so thanks for sticking with us. If you've been with us since the start, you saw Eastbrook has scored 3 touchdowns already. It's 21-0 Eastbrook. Early going in the second quarter. It's Klaus on the return. He's had a couple good returns early on. Got to the 45 on the first one. It'll be about the 25 this time.
Right there. Who's that?
Bruins not had a ton of offensive success so far tonight. Hopefully we can see that change. Morgan Randall in at quarterback right now. Handoff was to Tristan Cameron there. You got about a yard.
Number 30, Cameron on the carry for Blackford. Bragg was in on the tackle for the Panthers.
Try logging in with Klaus that time stacked up almost immediately. Eastbrook is 3-2 this year, 1-2 in the conference so far. Eastbrook's had a long history of really good football teams. They've won 15 CIC championships since they joined the conference in 1998. That's the most of any active CIC member. Tipton has 22, but of course they're no longer in the CIC. They left in 98 when this That was Klaus again. Just a couple yards.
88, Klaus on the carry. Tackle made by number 34, Cooper Crawl of Eastbrook.
About a perfect night tonight, just under 80 degrees, pretty much perfectly clear. Beautiful night for football, just about anything really. That's a high punt. There is a flag down off the helmet, and I think the Bruins are going to get this one back. There was also a flag down. It was a wild play. The punt went almost straight up. The Eastbrook players ran into punter and then came down and hit an Eastbrook player in the helmet. And Grant Ridgway, who was punting, fell on it. Was right back about where he punted it from. Not sure. It's going to be interesting to see what the officials decide here. Going to have a discussion with Coach Seahigh. Coming up in the third quarter tonight, we're going to have band director Golden Boulain up here atop the press box with us to chat about what's going on with the Bruin Marching Band. So if you're interested in the band, stick around. Officials still talking this over. Now we're going to get the signal. What's that? They are going to take the penalty. All right, so it'll end up being first down for the Bruins after a 15-yard penalty. They'll get the ball at the 35. Off the helmet, ultimately irrelevant. If you're watching on your computer, go back it up and rewatch that play. Not something you see every day, that's for sure. Stacked up that time, just right at the line. Soto with the carry and got it.
16 Soto on the carry for Blackford. 52, Nicholas Bragg on the tackle for Eastbrook.
They're going to throw it, and Soto is wide open. He's going down the sideline. He's going to get to about the 30. Pushed out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. He was wide open down the sideline. That's the first big play for the Bruins tonight. Now inside of Eastbrook territory at the 30-yard line.
Foul from the reception for a Bruins. First down.
So the Bruins are driving now with a help from a roughing the kicker penalty and now a big 30-yard pass play. That one up the middle for minimal gain. That was Ty Noonschwander.
Number 3, Ty Noonschwander on the carry for Blackford.
Ty scored the first touchdown of his career last week against Elwood. Bruins played Elwood at Indiana Wesleyan University last Saturday as part of the CIC day at Indiana Wesleyan. All the CIC teams played throughout the day on Saturday. And Bruins played Elwood. That was the first game of the day, bright and early at 10 a.m. This one up the middle again, and there's a bit of a push. They'll get about 4 yards there. So it'll be 3rd and 5, about the 25.
Number 3, Noonschwander on the carry for Blackford.
Well, both Blackford and Eastbrook lost in their CIC Day games at Indiana Wesleyan last week. Blackford lost 22-12 against Elwood, and Eastbrook fell to Alexandria 20-42. Up the middle again, and there's just nothing there. Maybe half a yard.
Number 30, Neuswander on the carry for Blackford.
This time is to Klaus on 4th down, and he's hit hard after about a yard, and that'll be a turnover on downs after what was a relatively promising drive for Blackford.
And the Bruins turn it over on downs.
So Eastbrook takes over at the 25. They'll go up the middle, that time for about 5 yards. The last time Eastbrook actually played here was all the way back in 2019. That was the first game of the sectional that year. Eastbrook defeated the Bruins 42-13 that night on their way to the state finals, and we got a flag here. Everyone looking around. And that's on the Bruins. Eastbrook made the state finals in 2019. They lost to Western Boone at Lucas Oil Stadium that day. They've been to the state finals 4 times, but have never won.
Angel on the carry for Eastbrook. Tackle made by number 75, Cronin to the Bruins.
We'll go around the edge that time and get the first down.
Number 20, Carson McDaniel on the carry for Eastbrook.
That was 5'4" senior Carson McDaniel.
Tackle made by number 14, Nathan Wainwright of the Bruins.
He's one of their leading rushers, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. And another first down.
Number 44, Eagle carries the ball for another Eastbrook first down. Tackle made by number 15, Randall of the Bruins.
They'll pass, and they've got a man down the middle. Broken up at the last second by Soto. That was a great play by Soto to get back into that one. The Eastbrook receiver had him beat. Ball was a little bit underthrown. Soto got to him and was able to knock it out of his hands. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Eastbrook. First time this drive they've really been behind schedule. This one, the quarterback's going to keep this one, and he's got a big opening. About 15 yards.
Number 15, Howell in the quarterback keep. Number 3, Neuswander on the tackle for the Bruins.
That's the quarterback, Bodie Howell. He's had 466 rushing yards this season through 5 games, so averaging nearly 100 yards a game, 5.5 yards per carry. give it back to Angle. Angle have about 10.
.44 Eagle on the carry for Eastbrook. Tackle made by number 51, Bannister of the Bruins.
Give us to Angle again.
Number 44 Eagle carries the ball for an Eastbrook first down. Tackle made by number 55, Ludwig of the Bruins.
Howell will keep it, and he's got room up the middle. Another 8 yards.
Number 15. Cody Howell, quarterback keep for Eastbrook. Tackle made by number 88, Klaus of the Bruins.
Howell will throw. And that'll be caught for an easy touchdown. That's Cooper Craw on the catch. His first touchdown of the year. Wide open in the middle of the end zone. So that makes it 27-0 Eastbrook.
Eastbrook touchdown, 34 Craw.
The 28th point pending from kicker Keegan Hallis. He's been perfect tonight. He remains perfect.
Point after is good by Hallis.
So the Bruins will get the ball back with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. So after scoring the touchdown, Cooper Craw will kick this one away. Bruins have Klaus back deep. He's returned all of them so far. This one will bounce past and on into the end zone. Well, while the Bruin offense comes out onto the field, we'll update you on some tennis results from this week. The boys tennis team had their senior night, and they were beaten by Wabash 4-1, but Trenton Norton played singles for the first time in his career as a senior, and he was the one win. So congratulations to Trenton, and they will await their sectional draw. Their regular season is over, but the sectional draw will be on Tuesday, and they'll find out where they're going for the sectional. Bruins take over around the 20. They'll go up the middle on the first play and about 3 yards. Not a ton of time before the end of the first half, about 3 minutes left. And there's movement on the line. To my eyes, like it was the Bruins that jumped first, and that is correct. So that'll back them up on second down.
Penalty on the offense for Blackford.
Right back to the original line of scrimmage. Klaus will get the handoff that time, and it'll be nothing. He runs into a swarm of white jerseys. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
88 Klaus on the carry for Bruins.
2 minutes to play. Gotta think this is potentially a passing down. Not the case.
Number 3, Nunschwander on the carry for the Bruins, and it's a Blackford.
So the Bruins get a first down. 90 seconds left in the first half. Up the middle that time was Nunschwander, and he falls forward for a few yards. The hole was there, but he just got tripped up as he was going through it.
On the carry for the Bruins.
About 4 yards that time, and they will call timeout. Try and get a few more plays out of this first half. Well, while we got a chance, we'll update you on some soccer scores from this week. Boys soccer team played Wapahani to a 2-2 draw on Tuesday. That was at Wapahani. And then they lost at Oak Hill on Thursday. They will play Norwell in their final regular season game, 6:30 on Thursday. Bruins are 4-8-1 on the season in boys soccer. Girls soccer team has had 2 wins this season, 5 losses, and 4 draws, so a lot of draws. They played Eastern to a draw on Thursday. Their final 2 regular season games are at Oak Hill at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and then Jay County on Tuesday night at 5 o'clock. The soccer sectional draws will be on Sunday, so they will find out who they're playing this weekend. And then the sectional tournament starts 2 weeks from now. So 56 seconds to play in the first half. Bruins have the ball at the 37. They will throw it, and it's picked off. Picked off by Craw, and he may bring it back to the end zone. He will, untouched. Well, Randall was getting hit when he threw it, and it just went right to Cooper Craw, who scores his 2nd touchdown of the season, of the season and the game. First interception of the season for Craw. That's not the way Blackford wanted to end the first half. Keegan Hawes on to take the extra point. He's been 3 for 3.
Point after is good.
And he remains perfect. So it's 35-0 Eastbrook. Just 40 seconds left in the first half. Well, coming up after halftime, we're going to chat with band director Holden Berlin during the third quarter. We'll leave the cameras and everything on during the crowd mics, of course, during halftime. So hopefully you can get a good look at the halftime show. So it'll be Hallis kicking it away this time. Prod did the kickoff, the last kickoff, but back to Hallis now. That's a relatively short kick to Soto. He's trying around the corner. He's out to the 40. He gets up to about the 43, so a good return for Soto. He's had a few good returns this season. So 34 seconds, see if the Bruins can do anything before we get to halftime.
16 Soto takes the kickoff. Bruins have it first and 10 on their own 43-yard line.
Pretty good crowd from both teams tonight, especially the Eastbrook crowd. They traveled well. Of course, not a long drive. That was Neuenschwander that time, just nowhere to go.
Number 3, Neuenschwander on the carry for Blackford.
The Bruins will get maybe one more play off before halftime. And they'll just hand it off. Well, actually, it was a fumble, but won't matter. That's the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first
So
half.
they'll go to the locker room. Eastbrook's 35, Blackford nothing. We will talk to you after halftime.
you some scores from other Central Indiana Conference games tonight. Madison Grant is leading Elwood 27-0. Mississinawa is beating Alexandria 27-7 right now. That's a big game. Both those teams 2-0 right now in the conference. And Franklin is leading Oak Hill 17-7. Also of note, if you're a Big Ten football fan, Wisconsin is beating Purdue 21-3. That means at West Lafayette. But not a great sign for the Boilers early on in that one. All these games are at halftime, with the exception of the Wisconsin game. So a little bit behind. All right, getting set for the second half here. Blackford and Eastbrook. Eastbrook leading 35-0. It's been all Eastbrook in the first half. Blackford did have one nice drive, got down inside the Eastbrook 30-yard line, but ended up turning it over on downs. It's just a couple yards short of getting the first down. Eastbrook 3-2 so far this year. 1-2 in the conference. They've played a couple of the best teams in this conference. They've lost to Oak Hill and Alexandria, but beat Frankton earlier this year. Bruins 0-3 in the conference. They've played Alexandria, Madison Grant, and Elwood. Alexandria and Mississinawa are both 3-0. They're playing each other right now. They're the only two undefeated teams left in the CIC, and Mississinawa actually has a big lead in that one. It's 27-7 in favor of the Indians. The celebration lights coming on here a minute before the start of the second half. Hopefully we can see the Bruins score a touchdown tonight and we can get the celebration lights in a celebratory fashion. Would be nice to see. We've seen it a couple times this year. Touchdowns toward the end of games, so hopefully we can see that again. That would be excellent for Blackford. Bruins will have the ball to start the second half. Hi. And guys, we've got our band director here joining us now. We're trying to get him the headset. Hi. This is band director Holden Berlin. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
How are you enjoying the game so far?
Well, it's a really nice night.
It's a beautiful night.
People turned out. People are here to have fun.
That's right.
The score's okay.
The score is
But-
not what we'd like
But
it
the
to
atmosphere
be,
is great, man.
But we can still enjoy a beautiful
Absolutely.
night at the football field,
Absolutely.
even if the game's not quite going our way.
Absolutely.
So
Number 16,
people around here, they know about the band.
kickoff starts
They know what they
second
do, but I'm not sure how many people know you. So I'd like if you could introduce yourself to the county.
Sure. My name is Holden Berlin. I grew up in Fort Wayne. Just recently moved here to Hartford City in December. Really love the community. I've been working here for 5 years now. And I've really, really loved the community and decided to move down here, and it's been a really great decision. So grew up in Fort Wayne, went to Ball State, chirp, chirp. And I've been a band director here since.
So what got you into band directing? How did you find out that's what you wanted to do?
Well, I was really lucky. I knew as a freshman I was going to be a band director. I love the people in the band. Not the music, that's great. Not the whole thing, but just the people to hang out with. They're some of the best people to hang out with. And they're just awesome, fun people. So that's why I do it.
It's excellent. Bruins got about 4 yards there on the first play of the second half, so not a bad start for Blackford.
Number 52,
So,
Nicholas Bragg on the
Most of the band competition's in the summer.
Yes.
I don't know how many people are able to follow that very closely, so
Right.
can you give us the update on how things went this summer?
Oh, yeah. So so the marching band competes in a league called CITSA, which is Central Indiana Track Show Association. We go to 5 contests in State Fair. This is our 3rd year competing in school history. And the Bruins are turning out every year. We get better and better. We put on more complex shows, more fun stuff. And the kids are really learning the hard work and
penalty on the
the
Bruins.
effort it takes to be really good. So we're just really excited. They're doing great.
That's great. Are you guys doing any like parades or anything? Anything
Yeah.
coming up in the future?
Absolutely. We'll be playing the halftime show at homecoming next week. We'd
Okay,
love to see
cool.
them come out and watch the show. It's called Call of the West.
Now, is that the same show that they play
Yes,
for
that
the
they
competition season?
Absolutely. They were 23rd in the state this year, which is great for us. And then we're playing the Hartford City Halloween Parade on the 28th of October. That's what's coming up for us.
Okay, so a couple opportunities to come see the Bruin Marching Band. If you're in town next weekend, I think the weather's going to be, if it's just as nice as tonight, then there's no reason not to come.
Gorgeous.
See the homecoming game and the Bruin Marching Band. It's a good run for Soto. It's about almost the first down, and we're going to get a penalty there, it looks
Number
like.
16, Soto on the carry for Blackford.
So I know it's not just marching band.
Sure.
Concert band as well.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what's going on with the concert band lately.
Yeah, we just had a concert on Wednesday. It was a great concert. I really think my concert band is like the heart of my band program. They're everything. So when we have a great concert band, it all bleeds out to everywhere else. And I think our concert band's fantastic. We have really strong players, and they lead in other ways too. So, but other than that, we also have jazz band. Our Bluefeld Jazz group's great, and we have a percussion ensemble, which is really fun. Something I started here a few years ago as well. So lots of cool things. Our jazz band will be playing here in the community in a few months, playing for holiday season. They'll be kind of touring the community. Yeah, they represent our county really well.
So is there somewhere people can go to find out when
Yes.
the jazz band is going to be playing?
Absolutely. Well, they can follow us on Facebook at Blackford's Bands. This is where they can get all the information on us. I post pretty regularly, update calendars and videos and all sorts of things. But you can find all that list on our Facebook page. Just search for Jazz Band and it'll pop up right away.
Very good. Bruins are having a nice drive here down inside Eastbrook territory now. 4 minutes gone in the second half. So, what are some of your favorite memories from recently directing here? I'm sure there's a lot. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, man. My first year here, we were kind of figuring out how to even do marching band. And I remember coming out on the field to play some songs. And we, unfortunately, the sickness was going around. And some kids were out. And I remember calling some kids from the student section, some band kids I knew who were not in band for a while, to come out and play. So I remember seeing them with their neon and all their stuff, running from the student section. They hop the fence, they get on the field, they grab a snare drum, and they start playing with us. That was a really great moment. Also, another one, we have a end of the year concert where we get to highlight our seniors. Our seniors always give me a stand they paint. Last year, they painted a wonderful 13-year-old picture of me on their stand with red hair and everything. So that's a great memory, I think. And I always get to look at that stand, remind myself. But yeah, lots of great stuff happens here.
So talk a little bit about your seniors this year. Who's leading the crew now?
Well, in the marching band specifically, we have Lucas Penrod, senior drum major. He's fantastic. He is a great leader, great bassoon player. We also have Lily Leach and Ian McConnell. Aaron Blackwood plays clarinet. Laurel McVickers, our drum captain. Ami Ugin is our guard captain, also a senior. But in our band program, forgive me, we have 25 of them. So I'm going to maybe spare the
yeah,
I don't want to leave
don't need to
anybody
go
out. I'd
through
feel terrible.
all
so
of them. But
yeah. But those 6 or 7 seniors really lead our band. They're really awesome. They do a great job.
looks like we've got an Eastbrook player down. I couldn't get a read on the number. He's walking to the sideline under his own power, though. Looks okay. Favoring his shoulder a little bit, maybe. But anyway, it's first down for Blackford. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pretty good drive here down into the Eastbrook 45. So how do you recruit new band members?
Yeah. Usually bringing the high schoolers down to the elementary schools. So actually next week on homecoming, we're going to parade through the other 2 schools, the elementary schools.
Okay, cool.
In uniform, with everything, with the music, the drums and everything. And that just gets kids really excited, really loud noises like the cheer. And other than that, I try to bring the kids to a concert to watch the bands play. I think there's no other way to show them how fun it is than to watch the kids do it, have fun doing it. So I try to get them involved as much as I can.
So what is the band calendar like? If you're in the marching band,
yeah.
What's a day in the marching band look like?
So in marching band, our summer season starts in April. We start with weekly rehearsals we call basics, where we teach the fundamentals. And then we get a week off in the summer. and then we start camp. So we are really grilling from about April to about August. And then things kind of slow down when football season starts. Oh,
It's a good run for Donovan Soto. Gets down inside the 30. Has about a 15-yard run. So Bruins continue to drive.
But yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff like that. And then after this season, we have basketball season. So it just rolls into it, man. It's a great time.
And does it really feel like multiple seasons, or is it like one big long
Well,
band
I mean,
season?
sure for us, but like we go from marching band. I have jazz band season coming up. We have our own concert band season coming up. So we kind of have our own seasons that overlap with the athletic seasons.
Yep.
But it is one long calendar, not going to lie.
Yeah, when do you take a break?
Sundays usually.
Yeah, good. Good. Soto again got about a yard maybe.
16 Soto on the carry for Blackford. 59, Mason Senior.
Was there anybody you'd like to recognize while you've got the floor here?
Sure. I'd like to recognize our boosters, our Blackford Band boosters, our PTO, our president, Helen Leach, treasurer, Ryan Cook, and our secretary, Heidi Dudleston, are really awesome. They make this happen. So shout out to them for being great. Shout out to our administration. They're awesome, too. So
Yeah, always helps to work with a good administration.
absolutely.
Makes life a lot easier.
It does. It does. And, of course, Mr. Clam.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
It's Randall around the edge, and he's going to get just about to the first down marker.
Number 15, Morgan Rangel on the quarterback
And
team.
it looks like they're going to mark him maybe just short. No, they're going to give it to him. All right, so another Bruin first down. It's been a long 8-minute drive so far. Start the second half, but getting down toward the Eastbrook red zone. Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
No, I think so. Just thanks for having us.
Here?
A lot of fun. I appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you for joining us up here.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get a Bruin touchdown here in a minute.
I hope so, too.
Thank you.
The result of the play was a Bruin first down.
That was band director Holden Berlin joining us for a little interview up here on the press box. That's Ty Neuenschwander with the ball, and he's going to get inside the 5. Well, not quite inside the 5. Down inside the 10.
Number 3, Ty Neuenschwander carries for the Bruins.
Again, he mentioned it during the
And it's another
interview, but
Bruins
if you want to
first
follow
down.
what's going on with the Blackford Bands, you can go to Facebook at Blackford Bands, and you'll know when all the jazz band concerts, concert band concerts, marching band events, when all of it's going down. So go check them out on Facebook. Next week, they'll be playing their competition show during halftime of the homecoming game. So definitely come out and watch that if you got a chance. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's, the Bruins are down inside the Eastbrook 10, trying to get their first touchdown of the night. It'd be really nice for everyone on the Bruins team if they could punch one in here. 2nd and goal. And that's Ty Neuenschwander, and he is into the end zone. Ty Neuenschwander with his 2nd touchdown of the year, 2nd of his career, and the Bruins are on the board.
It's a Bruin touchdown.
He sneaked around the far side, got a quick handoff, and nobody saw him. Well, they might have seen him, but they didn't know he had the ball. And Bruins need someone else on the field for the extra point here, but now they've got 11 guys on the field. Bad snap, but the kick is, just short. Didn't quite get it up over the crossbar. It was a hectic extra point all around. Didn't have all 11 guys on the field. And the snap was just a dribbler down on the ground and wasn't able to get anything on the kick. But the Bruins get on the board. 6 points for Blackford. It's 35-6. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. So Ty Neuenschwander, he's a senior, and he got his second touchdown of his career right there. He's got his first touchdown last week against Elwood. He's not very big, but he is very fast. If he gets in a hole, man, look out. Coming into today, he had 82 yards this season through 5 games. Didn't play a whole lot in the first couple games, but he's really taken on a bigger role here lately. So Grant Ridgway will kick it away. Bruins scored on the first possession of the second half. Took up most of the third quarter to do it. And Eastbrook will get the ball now for the first time in the second half. That was almost a 10-minute drive for Blackford. It's a short kick, and that'll roll out of bounds. So Eastbrook will have good field position to start their drive. Well, while the Eastbrook offense comes out here, we'll get you updated on the volleyball results from this week. Blackford volleyball team is 10-16 this year, 2-2 in the conference. They lost at Jay County on Monday in straight sets, but rebounded, defeating Taylor on Tuesday 3-0 at home, and Elwood on Thursday 3-0 at home. Volleyball team will play at Mississinawa at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, and then they will play Anderson here at home on Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Oh, Eastbrook fumbles the snap, and Bruins fall on it. That's the first takeaway for the Blackford defense this season. Looks like that was Daniel Ludwig that fell on it. So Blackford takes over again. Good field position. It's been a good third quarter for the Bruins. Blackford marched down the field in a 9.5-minute drive last time out. And they won't get very much on that play. That was Soto. It
16, Soto
just got maybe a few inches. Well, we mentioned the volleyball team won a couple games this week. We've had a couple of pretty good individual performers this season, too. Kalissa Lennon.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Is leading the conference in aces, and Sydney Morris is leading the conference in blocks. Lennon has 42 aces, and Morris has 50 blocks. So some really good stuff going on with the volleyball program. They're just over halfway through the conference season. We'll see where they can end up. So we're ready to start the fourth quarter now. Blackford will flip to the other side of the field and see if they can maybe score again. So it's 2nd and 10 from 34-yard line. We'll see what the Bruin coaches draw up now. That one's Dathan Wainwright, and he's going to get about 10 yards. It's his best run of the year. Hasn't had a whole lot of them. Just short of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and almost 1. Handoff is to Wainwright again. And I think he got the first down. It's close. They're going to give it to him. Called a yard and a half on that one.
Carry for Blackford, and it's another Bruin.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Bruins from the 22. And again, they're marching down the field. It's a long, methodical drive. That's how they tend to do it when they're doing well. It's like Klaus and Neuenschwander coming out of the game. Randall heading back in, play quarterback. It's a quick handoff there, and that'll be good for about 3 yards. It was Brady Bannister that time. That was that play that it broke free against Alexandria a couple weeks ago. It's that real quick handoff to Bannister, and sometimes you can catch the defense off guard. Not so much that time. Around the near side and for about 4 yards there. That was Zane Johnson. Only his 5th carry of the season, so getting some new guys in there and getting a little more action. Spreading the touches tonight, and it's working out. That's Johnson again, and there's not much there. I'm going to read up a long 4th down.
Tackle made by number 45, Caden McCollum of Eastbrook.
Bit of confusion on the Bruins sideline, trying to figure out who's needs to be on the field here. We're going to kick this. Grant Ridgway kicking a 35-yarder. It is not quite high enough. At the distance, but not quite the arc that it needed.
Bruins missed the field goal attempt. 1st and 10, Eastbrook.
So 8 minutes to play in this one. 35-6, Eastbrook. Blackford, the only touchdown of the second half. While we have this change of possession, we'll give you some cross-country results as Eastbrook takes the field now. Cross-country teams ran at the South Adams Small School Invitational last weekend. Boys finished 12th. Keaton Walker was 4th individually in 17 minutes and 16 seconds. The girls finished 7th as a team. Allison Clam finished 13th individually with a time of 21 minutes, 56 seconds. They will be running again tomorrow, the New Haven Invitational at Huntington University, and it looks like we got a whistle here.
Number 84, Colin Reeves carries the ball for Eastbrook.
Guess they're just calling the end of the play. So it's 2nd and 9 for Eastbrook. Looked like maybe a fumble again. Bruins are diving on it.
There's a fumble on the play.
And Eastbrook holds on. Bruins did recover a fumble in the 3rd quarter not that long ago. It was their first takeaway of the season.
Third down, Eastbrook.
It's a pitch that time. There's not really anything there.
Number 22, Devin Hunting on the carry for Eastbrook.
Clock ticking under 6 minutes now in what will be a pretty short game by the time it's over. Under 2 hours tonight. So Eastbrook's going to punt this one away. It's not a great punt. So Bruins will take over at the Eastbrook 39 after about a 20-yard punt.
Bruins take over at the Eastbrook 38-yard line.
There was some danger there that one of the Bruin players could have accidentally run into the ball while it was petering out towards the sideline, but luckily they were aware enough to miss it. But it's always a danger when the punt is not exactly where you expect it to be. We saw that really early in the game when Grant Ridgway had that punt went straight up in the air and hit an Eastbrook player on the helmet. Give it to Wainwright this time, and he's stacked up right at the line. Nothing gained.
Number 14, Wainwright on the carry for Blackford. Number 47, Gibson got the tackle for Eastbrook.
So it's 2nd and 10 for Blackford. Got 4 more minutes to try and see if they can maybe score again. Hand off to Zane Johnson. He's got about 4 yards, down to the 35.
Number 1, Zane Johnson on the carry for Blackford. '47, Ryder Gibson on the tackle for the Panthers.
Ball's out, and Eastbrook's got it. And they're going to bring it all the way back. So Eastbrook puts another touchdown on the board. Second defensive touchdown of the night for Eastbrook.
'36, Curtis White recovers the fumble, runs it in for a touchdown.
The ball came out right to him, and there's just no one in front of him. He wasn't going to be caught. Eastbrook not lining up for the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for 2. And they got in there.
2-point conversion is good.
So Eastbrook up to 43 points. Well, the 2 top teams in the CIC are playing tonight. That's Alexandria and Mississinewa. Mississinewa with a big lead at halftime, 27-7, and there's been no score in the third quarter. So it's the end of the third quarter, at Alexandria, and it's still Mississinewa 27, Alexandria 7. So Mississinewa looking like they will probably be the CIC leaders at the end of the night. Also of note, if you're a football fan in this state, Wisconsin is playing at Purdue tonight. Wisconsin leading that one 21-3 at halftime. Well, that one through the hands of Dathan Wainwright, and he better get on it. He gets back to it, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. Oh, about the 10-yard line. Tried to fight away from the Eastbrook tacklers, but too many of them ultimately, and he had to go out of bounds. So we're under 2 minutes left now, and probably not going to be much on this possession for Blackford. Maybe just 1 or 2 plays left for the Bruins. Let's see what they decide to do. I'll go up the middle for just a couple yards there. Clock takes under a minute. Maybe a couple more plays before this one's over. Well, next week, Eastbrook will travel to Elwood. The Bruins will be back home. And they will be playing Mississinewa, who will, as we said, most likely be the top team in the conference at that time. They'll be alone at the top of the conference, I should say. They're tied for the lead right now. 3-0. Alexandria also 3-0, but after tonight, Mississinewa will be the only undefeated team remaining in this conference.
Oh, number 14, Wainwright.
Remaining schedule for the Bruins, Mississinewa next week. Then they will travel to Oak Hill in 2 weeks' time, and then the final game of the year will be Frankton here at home.
Thank you for attending tonight's contest. Ask your help out of custodial staff. Please pick up any trash around you and put it in the trash bin.
So that'll do it for us tonight. Final score, Eastbrook 43, Blackford 6. We will be back next week. Bruins will take on Mississinewa. For Jared Hammond running the stats today, Allison Clam helped us get everything set up, and thanks to the whole gang that was out here working with us. We'll have more people here helping us out next week. We'll get those replays and field reports back, but a little bit short-staffed this week, so wasn't able to do it. Bruin football team coming over here to sing the fight song. We'll let you watch that, and then we will sign off for tonight.
Spirit,